Edney.
Friday, we'll let the man rave with Chelsea Clinton, and a champagne on Friday with Chelsea Clinton, and a champagne on Friday, we'll let the man rave. Saturday, that's not my day. Saturday, that's not my day. Sunday, that's my day. Sunday, that's my day. Edition day.
Here he is. How you doing, man? Hear you. Not sure if that's me or you.
wake up, baby, cause it's fucking Friday, alright? Drop those song links right there at punkinthecorn.com and go ahead and keep this chat nice and buoyant, alright? Go ahead and comment where you are. What type of music do you listen to? What type of band are you in? What type of drugs do you like doing? I don't know. What type of ass do you like sniffing? Let us know. Drop that shit in the comments. We're starting soon.
Don't be late. Someone always rains on my parade. Pushers and the dealers and the cops on the take. Winners and the losers all filled with hate. They dance with the devil, but you gotta pay. And don't be late. Don't be late. Screaming in the night, can you tell me why? Darkness always comes right before the light. I can feel the shake, time has sealed my fate. Feet bound, tied down, feel the pain. Hanging by a thread, dizzy in my head. Rolling dice, cross the line, wind up dead. Trying to reveal something isn't real. On the line, out of time, last appeal. Head is in the clouds, living hand to mouth, but you gotta pony up to win the race. Driven to the ground, looking for the crown. You can deal with the devil, but you damn sure pay. Don't be late, don't be late. Someone always raining on my parade. Pushers and the dealers and the cops on the take. Winners and the losers all filled with hate. Dance with the devil, but you gotta pay. But don't be late. No, don't be late. No, no. Pushers and the dealers and the cops on the take. Winners and the losers all filled with hate. Dance with the devil, but you gotta pay. But don't be late. Oh, don't be late. No, 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 no. Myself for a taste of something sentimental. I let the bug grow inside.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How we doing? It's been a way too long since we've last seen each other, and I missed you all. I missed you. Andy, did you miss everybody? I missed everybody.
Absolutely, I did. It's been 2 weeks of absolute boredom.
Yeah. Actually, it's been pretty busy on my end. It has been pretty busy, Andy.
You had your hands filled.
Oh my God! God bless my wife, and the girls almost decided to pop out early. They wanted to come early, so but they're
all good.
Oh yeah, they are okay. Hallie's a fucking superhero.
The girls.
Yes. Hashtag blessed with that shit, man. Oh my God. Cheers. I'm gonna crack. Oh yes, that's the best sound for a Friday, dude. Oh my God, yeah.
There you go. Oh my God, he's a maniac.
So, no, there's a little sip. Burp. So, this show, we are interviewing, well, not me, actually. Andy went at this one solo. That's right. I said, Andy, I don't have the fucking testicles to interview Spike Edney. I'm going to need you to do it. And you know what? He stepped right into that shit, mushroom stamped that fucker on the forehead, and just absolutely killed the interview. It's a little bit more humble of an interview because he doesn't have my delinquent ass there, causing issues and asking the usual riffraff. I'm sorry. I need an adult. No adults.
So
around.
what question would you have asked Spike Edney then if you was on the show, if you had the chance?
Would he fuck Freddie Mercury?
Who wouldn't? That's
what I'm saying. All right, so here's the thing. I am comfortable with my sexuality to say that man was actually attractive. He got some big-ass teeth, but he was a very attractive man. He really was.
It was the moustache. Anyone with a moustache, I mean, that's where it's at, Tim, innit? It's where it's at.
The power of the fucking stash. Tonight we're playing a few new tunes here, Fraz. We're gonna be having some Voodoo Mirage. We're gonna be having some
anything about a big in the suit? I hate big in suits.
Oh yeah, baby, that's playing tonight. The EWL album will be dropping in August. That is coming up quite fast. But don't worry, it'll be here soon enough, right? Fuck.
How are we celebrating that then, Tim? How are we gonna celebrate you and Dustin's great work?
We are going to have Fraz interview Dustin and I.
And this is called payback, my friends. Payback.
Oh, fuck. Fraz,
you busted my balls last time I had an interview with you.
I know. I really did, didn't I?
Yeah. Sorry, Mom.
I got this ring light so you guys can see my mustache more clearly, and I think I'm about to just shove it up my ass because this fucking thing is not working.
You've had worse up there, sir. You've had worse up there.
There's been quite a lot of chemicals up there.
But it's a family show. We don't want to talk about that.
You got to get through the airport somehow, Andrew. All right?
It works. It works.
I'll tell you what. Have you ever had a cavity search?
No, thank fuck.
Well, it's enjoyable. All right, it's a good experience. As long as you make it a good experience. Because, guys, if you're going to get searched, you're going to get searched. That's it. So might as well make it fucking fun for him, right? I mean, shit, burp, let out a little toot right up his fucking nose when he's in there. And, he might just check your prostate. If you ask him to, I'm sure he could find it. He could check that shit. Oh, you're feeling all right. No inflammation. You're good to go. I do feel at least 4 bags of cocaine, though, up your rectum. And we're going to have to remove those and throw you in jail. Do you? How are you going to get him out? Clench! Buns of steel, Andrew. I'm breaking his motherfucking finger in my ass. So starting with our tune of the evening, that's right. Andy said it earlier, we are going to jump into Bigot in a Suit. This is a brand new release by ya boys, EWL. And I'm going to go ahead and get up a gnarly tune by Voodoo Mirage while we wait and listen to this jizz-tastic wonder.
He's a punk, he's a dog, he's a pig, he's a con, a bullshit artist, a mutt. He's an idiot, he's a national disaster, he's an embarrassment to this country. I'd like to punch him in the face.
Take it out on the TV screen, talking like a tyrant with a plastic dream, pointing at the crowd like we're all to blame. But he never earned a heartbeat, never earned a cage me. He signs off hate like it's candy for the weak. Screams his orders at the people he can't beat. Thinks he's a god with a tie and a pen, but he folds like paper when you shout back again. I will not bow, I will not break. Bigger than a suit, can't kill what we make. We rise loud, we rise true. You can't cage a heart that never followed you. He screams his laws, he jokes on pride. We're punk as hell, always on our side. You crush our bones, raise the stakes, the people win. We never break. I will not bow, I will not break. Bigger than a suit, can't kill what we make. We rise loud, we rise true. Can't keep on, I never followed you. I will not bow, I will not break. Bigger than a suit, can't kill what we make. We rise loud, we rise true. You can't cage my heart, I never followed you.
Bigot in a suit. Bigot in a suit! You know, it's no mystery on, who I'm talking about in this song, Andy. Andy, do you know who I'm talking about in this song?
Give me one clue. Does he have a funny hairdo?
Well, I'll tell you what, he's got a very funny hairdo. He looks like a Cheeto in real life that just came to life out of a laboratory built in the underground ass of some seventh circle of hell. Yeah, that is the man currently running our country. Yeah. It's great. It's great.
America.
God bless the fucking mental health of Americans. Jesus. H!
We got a funny bloke over here that runs our country, but he hasn't got the same hairdo. He's not quite the same.
See, and that's the thing. You gotta have the hair, and you gotta have the arrogance. Those are two things that you must have.
Absolutely.
God. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this mother of cock up. Let's see here. Looks like I'll just have to open my fucking email. All right, Andy.
Yes, sir.
Tell me a story, Andy. Tell me a story, Andy. What? Tell me a story of you on the road. How was your last show?
A last show? Yeah, absolutely all right. It was all right. What happened to it? Yeah, we seemed to get a few people booging around, so we played a new song and it went down really well. Everyone was like vibing out in it. Yeah, it was cool. See, man, everyone was cool and everyone was quite complimentary. So yeah, bonus.
And what can you expect to hear at a Fraz band performance?
A lot of obscenities, a lot of interaction with the crowd. I'm a sort of a guy there in the moment, so I sort of take control of the moment, get the crowd involved, get that participation in. And yeah, does that make sense?
No, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, absolutely.
And I think the more shock you give, the better it is, sort of thing. So I know there's one particular venue doesn't really like my antics, so I ramp it up fucking tenfold.
As you should. As you absolutely should.
The crowd go nuts, but the bar owner thinks, oh my fucking, who let him loose in this pub? Well, you did, you bastards.
That's fucking right. And you know what? You're going to get some fucking Fraz. Fraz, here's a new tune by the band Tungsten. Here is their song, Modern Slavery. Get the fuck in. You guys are here on the EWL Review Show. You know what? We'll be honest. We boost this fucker after the show. You know why? Why do we boost it, Andy?
We boosted to get these viewers their music around the fucking globe. you're very welcome. And it comes out of our hard-earned money, doesn't it, Tim?
That's how it works, baby. You got it's the gift that keeps on giving, right? If these fucking animals keep making this music this badass, I would be glad to pay and boost to get them more views and more attention to their music because they fucking deserve it, man. As artists ourselves, it is a bitch, dealing with the game, if you want to call it, right?
We're like Jesus, but only bad Jesus. That's what we do.
Yep, crooked Jesus. Here we go. Rock and roll, modern slavery, tungsten. I love you all. America. Hopefully it sounds good on your guys' end. Let me know if you need me to crank it up. Yeah! Modern slavery! Dude, that shit is like the mosh pit king type, That is the type of mosh pit that you're gonna start at a fucking show that you're gonna leave with a bloody nose. And I really hope someone would punch me in the fucking face during that show. Absolutely. Fraz, what do we think? Tungsten? Yay? Nay?
TikTok!
Mm-hmm. Like usual. Tungsten is such a fucking good band, man. They're always so fucking good. I mean, every band that we play on this fucking show is fucking good. I swear it! So, we're gonna play another tune, unreleased, a nice little premiere, and that is going to be coming up here shortly. Right after this next song, looks like we are gonna jump into... There it is. Bam. So, here is a brand new single from ya boys, Voodoo Mirage. This song is called Out of Control. So, let's get out of control, shall we? Happy fucking Friday. Grab a beer, grab some smoke, grab whatever you need to get through this motherfucking show. Do a line, have a good time, take some fun guy, and let's go down a fucking rabbit hole. a rabbit hole of underground music, of happiness, positivity, and fucking awesomeness. I love this show. Holy shit. Here is Voodoo Mirage. Enjoy, you fucking animals. Out of control. Just like a... I said, goddamn. Hoo-ah!
Hoo-yah!
Hoo-yah! Dude, oi! I fucking love me some Voodoo Mirage, man. Joe Boo. Joe fucking Boo. This guy's voice is incredible. And if anybody says, any different, they should just punch themselves in their fucking face. Because, it just, wow.
Well, fuck me.
Ugh. God. So, while I'm getting this other fucking tune up, ladies and gentlemen, this one's going to be a cool one. This is an unreleased tune, I believe, from the man, the myth, the legend, Blind Shadow Vortex. And excuse me, I just have to fucking find it! Alright. Andy, what was it like interviewing Spike Edney?
pretty trippy because you got to remember I've been watching that guy since I was 10. Queen of my favourite band, and I had Spike Edney in front of me. It was fucking trippy, but cool as well because I got to hear some stuff I didn't know, so that was kind of cool as well. So yeah, it was cool. So thank you for having me on the show because without you, Tim, that would not have fucking happened.
Oh, dude, I'm just fucking happy that, I'm happy that we get the chance to interview all of these fucking people. I mean, it's totally, it's insane.
Don't we? Whether they're underground, they're overground, we get all the coolest people on, and everyone's a fucking blast, don't they? So,
oh yeah, dude,
everybody making it happen.
Man, I'm just happy to be alive. I'm happy to be on this earth. I'm happy to fucking help as many people as I can. And Andy, you're my best friend. So it's something small. It is hard to be my friend. It is. It's hard to be my friend because I am a nightmare a little bit to deal with. I'm a little weird. I'm weird. Whatever. Fucking fight me. I'm weird.
Oh, and I'm not weird. Fuck me.
Yeah. We're all fucking weird. At least we're just a little bit louder about it. So,
fuck.
I am gonna get a little bit intoxicated tonight. I am a little bit intoxicated.
Makes a change.
Say that. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, cheers, Andy. Happy fucking Friday. Did you know it's Friday? Do you know where we are right now?
Sorry, who are you, you strange man? And it's Thursday, to have you know. Actually, it's Saturday.
I am the Chippendale you forgot to pay, all right? I spread open, I spread eagle, and you didn't even give me my $20.
You were fucking easy, bitch. You were easy.
Damn it, I knew I was too easy. I knew it. Tim, you gotta fucking reel it in. Reel it in. All right. So, here's what I'll just fucking do this shit. Because you want to be a little fucking cocksuck, don't you? You little bitch-ass computer. All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes. And I found it. Look at that. Tim, you're so not smart. That's great. All right, here is Transfixed Delusions by ya boy, Blind Shadow Vortex. And this one's reloaded. Just like my prostate inflammation. Rock and roll! Blind Shadow Vortex! Let's fucking do it! Oh, wait, what the fuck? I gotta continue with fucking Facebook now? What is this shit? Oh, God. All right, Tim, you're about to have a fucking stroke. And I know I'm gonna have a fucking stroke to this song because it's Blind Shadow fucking Vortex. Can you play, please? Play the song! Oh, there we go. Friends! Corbin!
God, what's going on? Where's
What
my
the
mustache?
Oh, dude, the fucking shit, Andy. I am on cloud 9, but that shit, I got Richie Warwick in there. I heard Richie's voice. That's a very fucking iconic voice. Richie Warwick is in this motherfucker. I know it. I know he is in that song. And Blind Shadow Vortex. You know, KJ. What the fuck, man? Holy shit! You are bringing out some new stuff that I absolutely love. I am digging this shit, man. Wow. All right. If you are new to this show, my name is Tim. I'm the Madman, all right? I am one of the hosts of this lovely, underground, chaotic, fucking out the window, real, lovely, positive show. And Andy, introduce yourself.
Oh, my name's Andrew, and I'm from England, and this guy kidnapped me to be on this crazy-ass show. I don't even want to be here. Don't know what it's about. Don't know who any of you are, but this man's crazy.
Fraz is actually in my basement right now. It puts the lotion on the skin, okay? All right, we're to that point, and it's okay. It's okay. Fraz, you like it, don't you lie.
No, how can I? It's that moustache. I just want to fucking brush it.
Oh, see, Fraz is touching the mustache so much, he's actually growing hair on top of his fucking head. Shit's fucking insane. All right, so we have another tune that we are going to go ahead and just, golly, we're going to play it. Let me go ahead.
She's magnificent, and she deserves a space on the show.
Yes.
Yeah, moving on.
Yes. All right. So, how's everybody doing out there, man? Is everybody doing okay? Are you hanging on? Are you here with us? Because this next tune, produced by DSC Labs. Who is DSC Labs? DSC Labs is the man, Aaron. Aaron is behind this project, this recording studio, this production studio, this absolutely ear-jizz-tastic room of heavenly wonders that he works out of. The man has mastered the craft, yet he tells me he is still fucking learning. Well, you guys tell me. This shit is fucking insane. Here is a brand spanking new tune by the one and only Kathleen Turner Overdrive. She's featured on it. But there is a few other folks on this wonderful album, and I cannot think of the fucking bands right now. Tim is the one guy. I know that because that's my fucking name. But anyway, enjoy this brand new tune. Here's a premiere. We were young, and it did play on the OTAT last night, but that's okay. That's okay. Because they get the best music from the best artists all around. And you know what we get? We have no idea. We really don't. We just fucking pick whatever. It's fucking fun, man. Fuck! It's fun! It's fun! Check this shit out. Here's We Were Young. Coming up here shortly will be an interview with the one and only Spike Edney. And there is some subscriber plays that we are also going to get into as well. And don't you worry, they kick ass and go harder than your fucking stepdad in a church. I don't know what that means. Here we go. We Were Young! Fraz! Holy shit! Holy shit! That was, that happened. That happened. That was
That was a good tune.
That was fucking amazing. You know, Lizzie sent me that tune, and I was listening, you know, me and Aaron talked about it a little bit, and he was just telling me, he's like, I worked really hard on this, and, you know, it went like this, and then I did this, and then I did that. And really, all I really wanted to say was, when you mix a lot of shit into one song, a lot of people have issues actually mixing it correctly. So if they're, you know, you can't hear everything. Sometimes it'll get a little muddy and shit. You know, it all runs in each other. But this tune, you can hear each individual instrument. It mixes very well. The vocals, a nice little sugar fucking leaf on top, delicious. I mean, you can't go wrong with KTO. You know, you can't. Lizzie's voice is incredible. So, oh yeah. So when listening to these fucking bands, I really, not only do I like to listen to their badass music, right? But I like to kind of think, how the fuck did they record this? Where do they go? You know, how do they do it? Because Mechanic A, that's an artist in this community. Motherfucker, he records on the shitter, and his stuff sounds better than fucking Aerosmith's. So I don't understand. Hello?
Hey, record music while having a shit. It's the best way.
Comfortability is key. You know, when you're letting loose about a 2-pound deuce, you get to just... Oh, it really opens the pipes.
That's how you hit the high notes.
Yep, figuratively and literally. Wow, holy shit nipples. I absolutely love that fucking tune. Ugh. And KTO, she dropped the actual fucking, you know, name of the band because I'm a little under the influence. That's all right. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's all right. Look at the comments. You'll find him fucking singing. All right, coming up next, we are going to be playing a subscriber tune by Thorns Like Us. Thorns Like Us. Another killer band. Another badass supporter of this community. So go check them out, okay? All right, we only have maybe like a couple more tunes. And then we have the interview with the legendary Spike fucking Edney that played with the Queen. The Queen! Ah! Alright, Thorns Like Us, hit single, enjoy.
Screams
Hi! Wow! Thorns Like Us with their tune hit single. Punk rock! Punk rock! It never fucking died. It lay dormant. It lay dormant. Right in the rectum of this society of neglected music. There it is. But with every sound for every ear and every fucking genre that's in this goddamn scene, it is amazing that punk music is still rocking and rolling to this day. You know, way back when, you know, we had the Damned, we had the Kinks, we had Alternative Ulster, fucking Stiff Little Fingers. You know, we had all these bands that kind of paved the way. But then, what happened, Andy?
EWL come along and they smashed it all at the park and punk come back.
Fucking A, I'm trying to bring it back, dude. We are bringing this shit back.
You've brought it back. We are back. We are back.
What's wild is last night, Dave said, on the OTAT, he said, Tim, I don't think Tim doesn't know any, like, I don't think any punk band in Iowa, they all know of Tim. There's not a punk band in Iowa that doesn't know the Madman Tim. And you could say that's an achievement, or you could actually look at it like, oh God, what the fuck did Tim do to these poor people? Oh Jesus, what impression did he leave on them that they know him? And it really is, it's a mixture of all things, right? Prior to our sobriety of me and Dustin playing Sober Live, we played fucked. Absolutely fucked up. I mean, so fucked that I would go behind stage, throw up, turn around, 2, 3, 4, and then we would just jump right back into the fucking song. I mean, what the fuck is that shit?
There's no problem with that, surely.
Yeah. I had bad tacos.
Okay, isn't it? No, that's fine. Absolutely acceptable.
You know, it's either coming out the front or it's coming out the back, okay? It's better for it to be backstage, but you know what? Teach their own. Teach their own.
It happens.
Always. Always. You know, and that's okay. That's okay. I will say, hopefully you guys are enjoying the YouTube style format. If you're watching it on punkinthecorn.com, that is a great way to submit your Spotify links, which work best on this show. So, all right. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump into another tune here. This song is by David Vericali from Trickshot, a great fucking band. But, you know, Dave from the land down under. Sorry, I'm being annoying. But anyway, Ride Till Midnight by Dave Vericali from Trickshot. And this is his David Vericali music side project, band, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I love his voice. This guy's amazing. Listen to this shit.
Let's ride till midnight, where your heart plays. Other side of paradise, I'll turn up every day. See a perfect smile, singers running through your head.
All right, well, maybe that wasn't David from Trick Shot, okay? That sounded a little feminine for Mr. Davey. He is a little spunky fucking badass of an individual, but I don't know if he can grab his nads and get to those highs like that. And if he can, I will lick my own testicle. Just the right one, though. The left one's too important. All right, Andy, I'll just lick yours. All right, you talk me into it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Why don't we just call David up now and get him on live and just see if he can do it? I mean, why not?
Honestly, Dave, are you there, Mr. David? Mr. Vericali, if you are in the audience, I want to hear you sing like that. But anyway, that was dropped by Mr.
Call him up.
Get that ass on here, David Jones. But anyway.
Yeah.
This band's name is Wild Horizon, and that was the tune Ride Till Midnight. And god damn it, that gave me the vibes of I'm in my little Kip car, and I am zooming down fucking New York, baby. Right there in Times Square, hitting as many people as I can that are in my way. Great fucking tune, dude. Ride Till Midnight. Great voice. I love that classic rock vibe, that nice 80s Panama, you know, that type of fucking music, you know, like almost like a Van Halen mixed with a little bit softer, you know, who's a little fucking fruity. Don Henley, there you go. Don Henley from the Eagles. That guy is, he's got a great voice, a killer voice, but when he left the Eagles, idiots! Idiots!
Why would you?
It's a New York minute. Ooh, ooh. Like, who wants to fucking... No, I want to hear, in the city. Wah-ha! I want to hear that shit, dude. Fuck, but I love this shit. Wild Horizon. Andy, you know, I talk a lot, so how about you go ahead and give me your review of Wild Horizon's Ride Till Midnight. Be descriptive. Think hard.
Be descriptive. While I'm fucking drunk. Yeah, I thought musically it fucking was quality. Was it catchy riff and everything like that? Vocals were fucking...
Look at that. Yep.
But I still want to see if David's in the chat to see if he can hit those high notes.
Yeah, David. Yeah, Mr. Vericali. That almost sounds Italian. Are you an Italian kangaroo? Is that what you are? Are you an Italian kanga? Vericali.
Hey, goddamn!
I'll say goddamn Vericali. All right. Hoo, yeah! All right, yeah, animals. This next tune coming at you is by the wonderful band. I love them. They're great. This band goes by the name of why? Why is that happening? Holy shit tits. Andy, there's things happening over here. Here's Tension Splash, fuckers. Happy Friday. Get the fuck in. Coming up next is an interview with the one and only Spike Edney. Enjoy. What the? There it is, we're back. hell yes, dude. Tension Splash. Now, this band, Andy, they've been following EWL for a hot minute. They've been huge supporters of the show, and these guys, I absolutely love them. I fucking tried to get them at Punk in the Corn last year. I really did, but they just couldn't make it work. I mean, shit. There were so many fucking bands on. To give you guys an idea, okay? To give you guys an idea, we started out with 40 bands. 40 fucking bands for 2 days of insane fucking music and fun. And then not only that, but we had well over 30 artists drop from the actual lineup of Punk in the Corn, and then those were replaced by 30 more fucking artists. And that cycle happened, probably twice, three times. So that means we had 90 plus artists fucking, on this bill, in and out, just for that festival alone. And, the bullshit politics, Michael Graves, whatever, fucking bullshit. And then, and then that made a lot of people, their anuses pucker, and they're like, Tim, we can't play the same stage as that man. And I said, okay, all right, I understand. Pride is hurt a little bit. I'm sorry that you don't want to play on a $400,000 stage, but that's okay. Whatever, man. Don't worry about me. And then we end up not even fucking booking the guy because he was a jackass, and I didn't realize it till I interviewed him. And then boom, goodbye. And then what happened, Andy? All these bands that left, they're like, Tim, hello, we want to come back on. No. Not this year, because we give everybody a fair fucking chance, man. You got to give people a fair chance. No one gets chances in life anymore, dude. Fuck. I will always give any band a chance to play on our stage. Any fucking band. I don't care if you fart into the fucking mic. I don't care. You get your shot, all right? And if you impress us, if you impress the crowd, if you're professional, you have fun. Fuck, even if you don't, impress us. If you're just professional and you treat people with kindness, you're always welcome at our shows. I will book the fuck out of you, all right? No worries. We are booking out of 46 states and 10 plus countries. And you think, a lot of people are like, oh, how the fuck is that even possible? That's because the underground is alive. We are all here. And you know what? The only thing we do is we work our ass off, we fucking make music, and then we work with our families. We stay with our families. That's what we do. We're normal fucking people. So I will give every fucking person a chance to get on that stage. You want 5-10 minutes? You can only play for 20 minutes? Fuck it. Get on that stage. Rock the fuck out of it. We got a few shows coming up. We got Blanket of M coming all the way out from Tyler, Texas. We have ADD, Analog Digital Disorder. They're coming from Chicago. Halfway Homeless, Bitter Nothings, Clark Colborn, and Fly Over Fury. That show is happening next week on Friday. Oh my. That fucking show is going to kick ass, man. Don't miss that shit. Front Street Brewery, 421 West River Drive, Davenport, Iowa. All right? You be there. It is a stage. There is kegs. There is artists. There will definitely be chemicals. It is an all-ages show, so watch your fucking kids. Don't let them fucking be idiots. All right, here we go. We are going to jump into what, Andy? What are we doing?
Oh, we're having an interview. You know the band Queen with Freddie Mercury and all that lot? Just the guy that used to play with them.
Bicycle! Yeah, I do know that band.
Yeah, nothing, just a low-key interview, nothing major.
Fat Bottom Girls! Sorry. Yep.
They do make the fucking world go round, I tell you that.
Make the world go round, dude. And honestly, Queen is so fucking creative, too. Like, with all their... a lot of people hate on them. Let her go, everyone fucking,
Geniuses.
Yeah, it really is, dude. If you sit there...
It shouldn't have been made, but they fucking made it, because that's what they do.
This band right here, Rush, okay? 3 guys tearing up the stage right out of Canada. No one fucking understands their lyrics. Who sings a song about trees, okay? But if you actually listen, to the lyrics, it's a story, it's amazing, it's different, and, when you bring something different to the table, which really, in all actuality, is just you being yourself, because that's different alone. You're different from any other person in this world. There is not an exact copy of you. So don't go try to copy somebody else. Be your fucking self. Get on that stage. Rock your heart out. Just like Queen did. And you are about to see Mr. Fraz interview this animal now. Enjoy the interview. I love you all. Keep on rocking, baby. Keep on rocking. Just keep it rocking.
Well, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on the EWL Indie Review Show, we have a very special guest indeed. I'm excited. I'm nervous at the same time, but we've got rock royalty tonight. Introducing the one and only Mr. Spike Edney. Thank you, sir, for coming on.
Ta-da! Yes, it's me.
Sorry Tim couldn't be here, but you probably haven't seen the show, so I thought I'd just talk you through what we're about. We interview musicians, underground musicians and famous musicians, really just to get their experiences. What is it like, you know, to be, in your case, a rock and roll star, really, isn't it? So, and things, we've looked back on, you know, your career. Oh my God, I could talk to you all day, to be honest, but I've briefed down to about 10 questions. So, yeah, I can't wait to hear your story, to be honest. So, I think we're going to start off with... Spike, you've been a part of the Queen's engine room for 40 years now, haven't you? So what's the biggest challenge in translating the studio recordings into a live setting?
Well, in the early days, even before I was around when Queen performed as a 4-piece band, the obvious difference between the live performance and the studio was the backing vocals.
Yeah,
backing vocals are a huge part of Queen music, and they're another instrument really, just as valid as drums, bass or guitar. And with 4 people you can barely do that. I mean, John didn't sing on stage. Brian would sing if he got near a microphone, but often he was doing lead guitar stuff. So really it was Fred with Roger giving him backup. So 2 voices. Then the 2 guys that came along before me, Morgan Fisher was the keyboard player, and then Fred Mandel. I don't think they sang, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Somebody out there can probably tell me. So when I came along, I am not a lead singer by any stretch of the imagination, but I can hold a tune and hold a note, and I'm okay. I'm very interested in backing vocals. That's one of the big hooks for me. Doing this music. There were so many interesting things musically in the background going on. And I also have to put my hand up and say that I wasn't really a Queen fan. Before starting working with them, I knew who they were, of course. I mean, everybody in England knew who they were. And I admired their musicality, and of all that sort of glam rock era that went on in the early 70s, they stood out as having musicality and a higher finesse, a higher quality. You could tell there was a lot going on there. But in those days, I was a Stevie Wonder fan and Earth, Wind & Fire.
Oh, okay. Very different. Yeah.
So my personal taste lent in another direction. Oh, the same as John Deacon's, as it turns out. Anyway, so when we started to do stuff together, even though the rule is never volunteer anything, I suggested that I could join in and help Roger out and do other vocal lines, which he was very glad that I was there. So all of a sudden, we're now 3 voices. Or 3.5 with Brian jumping in when he could. So that was the big challenge. And so there were songs, of course, that had never had. I mean, things like "Somebody to Love," a massive backing vocals.
It's huge.
And it was just great to be able to do that. And I took great pride in sort of acquiring the knowledge of the backing vocals and adding it to the live show. And then there's a device that was used on recording of Radio Gaga, and it was a thing called a vocoder, which was like a synthesized voice where you could sing into a microphone, play the notes on a keyboard, and it sounded a bit Disney, but
pretty well.
Piano. But when it was blended in, it actually added a wider dimension to the backing vocals. So I took it upon myself to start adding that stuff, and I thought,
Oh,
well,
okay.
I'll do it until somebody tells me not to, and they never did. So that was all right.
Stuck with it. Excellent. So I wanted to talk about next some of the big gigs. You don't do small gigs, do you? And I want to talk about Rock in Rio. So how did the sheer volume and energy of that crowd, because there's about 300,000 people there, wasn't there?
Maybe more.
It was mad, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, depending on which piece of internet nonsense you read, it could have been twice that size. And also we found out that they had these ticket booths where people came in, turnstiles.
Yeah.
And they had 12 turnstiles, but when they counted them up at the end of the gig, there were 13. Somebody set up a false one
Oh, no way.
to let people in and collect money. So,
crikey.
and it's the same with any really big gig. You can only see so far because the lights from the stage only reflect so much of the audience unless you aim the lights out at the crowd.
Yeah, sure.
And then you might be able to get an idea, but you can hear them. And so it's the sound they make, and it's also the sound is delayed because sound travels and it needs time to travel to you. So, and you watch when everybody's clapping. If you're doing this, it's out of sync as it goes further away.
Further down, yes, yeah. It's like a domino effect, isn't it?
I grew to not be that nervous about those big shows. Yeah, as you say, we did a lot of big shows. I was more concerned that we wouldn't have any technical mishaps, because if you have a breakdown, then all of a sudden you've got to have a plan B. You've got to have something to cover it. And that would be my most nerve-wracking thing. And like if my keyboards went down, which I don't know, did they ever go down? They may have done. Or we lost a couple of times. We lost power on the whole stage when the whole stage went down.
Oh, crikey.
And all of a sudden we're standing there, and there's nothing happening.
Oh God!
And
that's quite daunting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And, fortunately, it only lasted a few seconds, and it came back. So we didn't really have to think of something. But it led to a big discussion afterwards about backup and what do we do? And especially in my case, because on one of the tours we did recently, I think it was it may have been an Adam Lambert tour. I suddenly said to my crew guy, "Where's the spare keyboard?" And he said, "Oh, it's in the truck. What do you want it for?" I said, "Well, if this keyboard blows up, how long is it going to take you to go and get it out of the truck and bring it up here and plug it in?" And he scratched his head. He said, "Oh, yeah, that's an issue, isn't it?" I said, I think what we need to do is have the spare keyboard over there on some wheels, plugged in and ready to go. Because the other thing was that if the power went off, my keyboard's got lots of special things in there, sounds, and it takes a while to load up. It's not like switch it on and go. It has to load. And I said, "What's the load up time?" And he said, 5.5 minutes. I said, "No, that's not going to work. That's too."
That's a song, isn't it?
Roger's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to say, "Stay on 5 minutes. I'll be right with you."
Exactly.
Anyway, so we immediately came up with the second keyboard and a power supply, which meant that it didn't go down if my main one did. It's a separate power supply. So, but today even I have 2 keyboards in my rig. And they're identical, so I can choose to sit down and play or stand up and play.
Oh, perfect. Excellent. So another big gig you did, I suppose Rio was the warm-up to this next one, was it? I don't know, you can tell me that. So what's your most vivid memory of playing Live Aid at Wembley Stadium, and how did you prepare for that? Because it was such a short set, wasn't it?
Yeah, the preparation was very quick because I wasn't even in the country until like 2 days before. I was away doing somebody else's gig.
Okay.
And I jumped on a plane and got back, and went to, I think we rehearsed up on the Edgware, not the Edgware Road, Euston Road somewhere, at a library. And when I got there, I thought that they would have already rehearsed everything.
Yeah.
But they hadn't. They were just sat there saying, where you been? I said, Bermuda. And Fred looked at me funny and went, really? I said, yeah, I'm not joking. He said, I thought you lived in Balham. I said, well, I do, but I've just come from Bermuda. And anyway, they had a tradition and a history of doing medleys.
Yeah.
Right back from the early days. So they were very well versed in the medley thing.
Sure.
And so, but I was the stopwatch keeper because that become my job to do the boring bits. And it was easier and quicker for me to do it than have somebody in the crew do it, because we're always stopping and starting again and whatever. And so that became my job. So I've got the stopwatch, and they were saying, well, what do we, let's start big, Bohemian Rhapsody, then let's get into it. And then I think the current single, or had been the current single, was Hammer to Fall.
Right,
was the most recent single at that time. And that was a good guitar workout. So we got a song, because most of the other songs did not allow for good guitar workouts. And then we said, well, we obviously finish up with Rock You and Champions. And I think we cut Rock You down and Champions as well. Yeah. And then we just sat there and la 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 all the way through with me, with the stopwatch. Said, okay, well, we're 20 seconds over, and then this needs to be cut down. So we just talked it through. Said, well, we can go from this song to that song. Maybe swap these two around. Then we have a gap for Fred to do his bit with the audience, which wasn't invented for that show. He'd been doing it on stage, the AOs, for the whole of the tour. Yeah. So it was quite a feature. And I hate to disappoint everybody. The whole thing just came together in a few minutes of talking and figuring it out. And then we went in and we played it through once. I think we played it through again. He said a little tweak here and there. Okay, where's Fred going to talk? If he's going to talk. Yeah. And we were done.
And you nailed it.
So
easy as that, eh? One of the best rock performances of all time is easy as that.
Yeah, day at the office. That's what it was. That's what we called it. And even coming off stage after we played it, the feeling was, well, that went all right then. There were no major cock-ups, and I think there was a bit of nonsense at the end of Hammer to Fall where we didn't quite all finish together, but even that sounded like he was just having fun. So
you got away with that, like you say. That's live performance. It was perfect, wasn't it? Really, it's brilliant, brilliant, excellent.
Well, and in comparison to what everybody else did, they didn't seem. They were playing their latest single and messing around and dragging things out. But I think on a day like that, when you've only got 20 minutes, you just pack the hits in. I mean, that was the mantra. Let's play the big ones and pack them in there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always biased really to you guys, because obviously, well, not obviously to yourself, but all the viewers know that Queen of my benchmark. I've loved those guys for years and everything like that. Do you know what I mean? So it was just like, you guys just smashed it. Like you said, 20 minutes, you just got to play the hits, and you had that whole place rocking, didn't you? It's just like, there's only a few bands that can do that, I think, isn't there? So fair play to you.
On that day, not everybody rose to the occasion. And because it started at midday, we went on late afternoon, was it, or early evening? I can't even remember the time.
It's about 6ish, wasn't it? Something like that.
Okay. Well, it'd been like a picnic up until then, a nice sunny afternoon.
Nice.
All of a sudden, it turned into a proper rock show, and the energy went up accordingly, and the audience went up accordingly as well. So,
I hope you don't mind me asking, what did you do before the show? Was you just chilling out, relaxing, and then you just smashed it? And then how did you prepare?
No. Well, they were backstage doing interviews and taking photographs. I'm a free agent, so I went out front and watched it. In fact, I came there. I knew it would be a nightmare. They said, "Oh, a car will pick you up, but you have to leave your home at 8 o'clock in the morning to get there." I said, "I'm not doing that." So I took the tube. I came in with the punters.
Oh, brilliant.
And I went in through a turnstile, but I didn't have a ticket to get in. All I had was my pass, and of course, nobody came up to a turnstile showing an artist pass, and they wouldn't let me in. I said, "Look, you've got to go and get your supervisor." It took me a good half an hour before they would let me in, and I wasn't going to walk all the way around the back because that's miles. So I did get in, and I was there to watch the beginning of it.
Oh, excellent.
And I enjoyed lots of it, but I loved Quo kicking off. I thought that was a great touch, rocking all over the world, and it was good to see a lot of people that I knew and friends and people that I had worked with, the Boomtown Rats, and I knew Spandau Ballet pretty well, and watching all that. But there was a lot of sitting down at the piano playing noodling little ballads and stuff, which was fine on a sunny day, but it needed a kick up the arse. Unfortunately, Queen were the ones to do it.
Yeah, excellent. No, it's brilliant. Yeah, I remember watching that live in the day. A very small boy. So I was going to ask you about Freddie. So, what was your most funniest chaotic moment you've experienced with him? You got any funny stories you could share with us that's personal to you?
Well, thing is, there were a couple of things really. He was, as everybody knows, he was a great lover of board games.
Right. Yes.
As by the time we got to the Magic tour, even before that, even on the Works tour, it got to the point where it's very difficult for them to go out and do things unless there was and it turned into a big palaver to go anywhere. You went to security and people would recognise them. And so we ended up more and more just staying around in the hotel for our off time and or post gig. And so often Fred would say, "Everybody come up to my room. Well, let's have a drink."
Excellent.
And then he would get a board game out and we'd start playing board games. But at that time, the most popular game of that season was something called Trivial Pursuit, which is now very old-fashioned. And I remember coming along, and I think they were very new to it. So on the Works tour, I think it may have come out. But Fred took to it, he loved it, and we played it a lot. And I remember it coming out when we were on the bullet train going from Tokyo to Osaka or something.
Excellent,
Decided to play it. And bullet train was really fast, but it's really smooth. And so sat round the table and you throw the dice or whatever. And the dice... Anyway, as we were getting near the climax of the game, it was getting really important. Fred threw the dice and the train went into a curve and the dice kept rolling and it rolled off the table and started rolling down the aisle.
Oh, brilliant.
300 miles an hour or whatever. Fred said, "Nobody touch it! Leave it alone!" And he went down, I think he was on his hands and knees following the dice along in between. And we're all looking at him as he goes down to follow the dice till it stopped. He said, "It's a 6!" You know.
Oh, brilliant.
I'm sure people won't believe this, but I mean, it did happen.
Oh, that's really funny. Dear. So, life on the road for you then, Spike. What's your most surreal, absurd moment that's happened to you while on tour? Any funny moments?
Well,
that you can talk about.
There are lots of absurd moments, but normally it involves travel, and normally it involves some kind of cock up. With my band, is Spike's All Stars, the SAS band. We got offered this gig. Cozy Powell organised this gig. It was meant to be a charity fundraiser, and it was in Serbia, and it was right at the end of the Bosnian War.
Okay.
And it was still really a war zone. And we landed in Budapest in Hungary, and we were meant to be taken by bus to Belgrade.
Yeah.
And everybody was a little bit nervous, and some of the wives there. The wives didn't accompany us, but I got everybody to volunteer to do it. It was called Concert for Peace. That's right. And and I think it featured Tony Hadley and Chris Thompson and I can't remember who else. But anyway, the idea was that we would get on a bus which would take us up the 4 or 5 hours or even more journey to wherever we're going, Belgrade. Anyway, so we get off the bus and we go out the front of the hotel, of the airport. We've got bags and we only bought like a couple of guitars, one snare drum, no keyboards. It was all being supplied. And there was a representative there, and we said, "So where's the bus?" He said, "Oh, we have to wait." We said, "Oh, well, that's a bit together. Things are normally coordinated, so the bus arrives to be there for us to say no. I said, why not? I said, because it doesn't get here till 1:30. And I said, oh. Anyway, when it rolls up, the doors open, and Cozy goes to get on the bus to check it out. And he goes, it's filled up with punters, and there's women with chickens, and a bloke with a couple of goats. And we said, what's this? He said, oh, this is the bus that goes to Belgrade. And we said, well, no, you don't get it, mate.
That's brilliant.
No, and besides, there's not enough room for us all to get on with these women with their chickens and their goats. And so you need to get another bus, and then it turned into a whole palaver. I mean, but look how crazy space. He came out staring into space, saying, "I don't believe it." You know? Yeah,
I'd love to have seen your face at the time when it was a picture.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I'm glad you brought up the SAS band, actually, because I was going to talk to you about that. So how did that come about? Because you've worked with some great musicians on that project, haven't you?
Well, it started out as just a bit of a gag, really.
Okay.
There's a festival down in Gosport, the Gosport Festival, and that's where I come from, that area. And I played that Gosport Festival a couple of times with the Cross, and with Geldof. Geldof as a solo artist, so I've done it 3 or 4 times, and got to know the people running it very well, even though I hadn't lived down there for a very long time. And got a call one day, and they said, "Listen, we've just had somebody pull out for the next week on a Friday. Could you put something together to fill the space?" So I said, "Such as what?" And they said, "Oh, I don't know, jam session or whatever." And I said, "Oh, I'm not doing a jam session. They're dull, boring. I hate them." I said, "Well, let me see who's around." And I think it was just after I'd finished the first Brian May solo tour back to the line. And so I just called the band, Cozy, Neil Murray, Jamie, and Chris Thompson. And I said, "Look, there's this gig. We're going to go down, play a few tunes. We'll get paid. We know the stuff, you know, what do you think?" And they said, "Yeah, great." And then over the following days, I bumped into Tony Hadley at the Jazz Cafe, and I said, "Here, what are you doing?" You know, and he said, "Well, not much, just finished with Spandau." And I said, "Do you want to come and sing a couple of songs?" He said, "Sure." And then Kiki D, and all of a sudden we had a show, and we had such fun. Everybody sang one of their hits and then sang their favourite cover version. And at the end of it, we said, "Well, this is great. We should do more of this." And then next thing you know, 30 years have passed.
Still going.
Still good. Yeah.
Must be quite a nice treat, though, working with different musicians on that type of project. It must keep it like vibrant and fun for you, surely.
I love it, because we get to work with some incredible people. I mean, you know, I would have probably never gotten to work with Jeff Beck otherwise. And all sorts of people, Jack Bruce, people who were my heroes. You know, Paul Rogers. I mean, the SAS band played with Paul Rogers long before he came along to sing with Roger and Brian. So I got to work with my schoolboy heroes actually when I was a kid, just learning to play guitar and piano. The people that I adored ended up on stage, and that's a pinch me moment. You think? I was
going to say that must be pretty cool. You must be quite proud as well of yourself, you know, because it's not everyone can achieve that, can they? So no, fair play to you. So I was going to ask you about what was the moment when you realised you wanted to make music your career?
Quite significantly, my mum, for my 12th birthday, took me to see the Beatles. And that sort of like blew my head completely off, because it was just at Portsmouth Guildhall, December 1963. And I mean, seeing the power of them playing and the reaction of the crowd, I sort of thought, I want to see what that feels like, you know. It was I spent all my schoolboy years in grammar school sort of messing around with mates, trying to sort of get that feeling, and I never managed to do that. I didn't really find my tribe until I left school. And then I found via a friend a bunch of guys who were my age, who all had the same desire and were all very accomplished at their instruments. And I managed to convince them to let me join. I said they needed another person. I convinced them they needed another guy.
Absolutely, they did, yeah.
And they agreed. And then all of a sudden, for 2 years, we were doing day jobs. I was in the civil service and gigging at night. And in that time, in the late 60s in England, there were loads of gigs around for bands to play, youth clubs, church halls and small colleges and all that. And so we could work 3-4 nights a week, but I was working during the day as well and getting exhausted. So at the ripe old age of 20, me and my mates got offered a gig at a place called the Top 10 Club in Hamburg.
Okay.
Which was a club where the Beatles had played.
Excellent.
It was for 6 weeks, and we couldn't get time off work, so we all turned professional at the same time at the age of 20. And
nice. That's a good achievement, isn't it? Yeah. But you worked hard in Hamburg though, because the Beatles schedule, if I remember correctly, was quite hectic. Was yours the same?
It was very long. You start at 7 o'clock, play for 40 minutes, 45, have 15 minutes off, then play again, and that would go on till 4 o'clock in the morning. So.
Oh, crikey.
And 7 nights a week for 6 weeks.
Wow. Wow.
It makes you quite good. By the time it was over, we were...
I bet you was on fire, wasn't you?
We did it 3 or 4 times in 2 years, and and it really... That was the 10,000 hours I needed to really get things together,
Oh, that's funny. So, next question, Spike. What's one project you haven't but still want to achieve in your career? If there's anything.
Do you know what? If I had one wish, it would be to do a proper tour with the SAS band. A proper tour. And I might think about that in the next couple of years. When we come around to the 35th anniversary, maybe I'll put up and get as many artists as I can different artists at different locations, kind of thing. So shows never completely the same. It changes as we go along. Maybe set up 20 dates around the country.
Would that be the UK or the US?
It would start as the UK, and if it went well, then I would see if the US wanted it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was only asking because Tim, who runs the show, he puts a festival on in Iowa. So if you, so I played in America last year for the first time. It was brilliant. It was such a big festival. So what I do is, if it ever happens, I'll reach out to you and message you. So if you're in the town, you can always come and play. I think we've got guys like Steve Conte playing. Sons of Cream, you might probably heard of Sons of Cream. They're probably going to be coming out, and some others, Green Jelly. So there's a few of us out there. So yeah, I'll message you about that. And if the times align, hope to see you there, son.
All right.
Excellent. So what I want to know, what's next for you? Because I know you've been doing a show, haven't you, yourself, early this year? And is it all about Spike?
What's it like to be Spike? That's me and Jamie Moses basically telling stories about the journey, what it takes for a kid from a council estate to end up standing on stage with the good and the great, and the pitfalls and the highs and the lows of that. But also, I've just recently confirmed a deal with a literary agent, and I've written a book.
Oh, okay.
And the book is... as it turned out, when I'd finished writing it, it was bigger than Barbara Streisand's. So that's not
the monster.
Not very practical. Anyway, so I've divided it up, and so it's the early years, and there's the Queen years, and then the SAS years. So
excellent.
And it's the Queen years that everybody's interested in. So hopefully that will come out. I doubt if it'll be out for Christmas, but it could be out for spring. So.
Perfect. And how can we find it? Is that on your website? Is it when that?
It will be, yeah. And we'll be making a splash about it when the time comes. Yeah.
Yeah, me and Tim will promote that as well for you. Definitely. And rumour has it, is there going to be a major anniversary show this year at all? I've heard something on the rumour mill potentially. I don't know if you can allude to that. A 40th anniversary at all? I don't know how true that is.
Oh, what you mean 40? Like it's 40 years since the last gig, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about.
That's it,
years since Nebworth.
That's it,
yeah. You'll hear before I do, I'm sure, because it tends to hit the grapevine really quickly. I can't see it because tours for Queen take a year to prepare, and unless they're preparing, I can't see that would happen.
See it happening. All right, no worries, but fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
You never say never.
Absolutely,
Because every time I said, well, that's it in 1991, and then
look at you now. Yeah. So Tim usually asks the final question. So this is, I've messaged him earlier. So Tim wanted to ask, what was your relationship with Freddie? I think you meant on stage. What was it like?
Well, he was very generous because, like I say, before I came along, the guys before me played on a couple of songs. Morgan Fisher did the 1982 tour, and he didn't complete it, and Fred Mandel did the second half of it. And they were doing things like Under Pressure and a bit of rock, maybe a crazy little thing called Love. And as it came along, I was doing much more, making much more of a contribution. And there was, I think it was Crazy Little Thing on the Works tour, where all I had to play it on was a sampler piano, an emulator, which isn't a full keyboard. It's only about, it's not even 2/3. And playing rock and roll piano on a plastic keyboard that's only 2/3, it was a bit sooty, you know, a bit rinky dink. And Fred said to me, "Come down and play mine," and I was taken aback, and I thought,
wow.
And I can't remember where he first did it. I think it was like we were on stage and we were doing a gig, and he looked at me and he waved at me and said, "Do this," and he pointed at his piano, and I thought, oh, maybe his stool's fallen over and he wants me to come fix it. and he said, and he waved me down, and so that became a fixture of the show. And by the time we got to the second tour, the Magic tour, there was this rock and roll medley that You're So Square and the other one, and Tutti Frutti. There was a third one. Hello Mary Lou. And again he said, well, come and do it down here on mine. And then during the sort of the long guitar solo at the very end of Crazy, he would come over and start messing with me, trying to put me off. Or he'd join in, and or there's a couple of there is footage of a couple of shows where he stuck his towel over my eyes so I couldn't see, which he thought was hilarious. It was hilarious, you know. And so I became like his little on-stage play toy or whatever, to alleviate the boredom of him standing there holding the guitar during the guitar solo. So it was great, and he was always very nice to me and very generous. And he invited me to his house, and I got invited to the 40th birthday party and with my partner at the time. And I was invited to the Christmas party, and he included me, and it was great. And then what they all did, I mean, they all treated me really well, and I felt, you know, because I'm not in the band, but you know, and I'm not in the crew, and I'm in this no man's land in the middle. You know, I have to be there for certain band things, but there are certain band things I'm not needed for when they're doing their promotion and publicity and stuff like that. So it was I had to sort of know when to be in and when to be out. So, but he was always great, and I don't think he ever gave me any grief, actually. He was always very kind, very generous.
No,
good bloke. I liked him. I was gutted. You know, I couldn't believe it when it looked like the end was near. It was we were out doing promo for the Cross album. And Roger told me that the actual truth of the situation, and I was really. You know,
must have knocked it for six.
Yeah, he did actually. It's one of those things I didn't realise how much I admired him, you know, and how much I got used to sort of being part of the gang. Suddenly think he was going to be gone was very upsetting.
Yeah, at such a young age, and you guys were on such a roll at the time. You know, you just could have kept going, wouldn't it? So no,
could have absolutely, yeah.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Well, Spike, I just want to say thank you so much for coming on tonight's show. As a big fan, and yeah, I've been a Queen fan for ages. And when I was like, I said about 10 years, I always thought, how did that dude get that job? I really want that job. I have to be a better musician for that one. I know the answer to that one. I won't let you answer that. But, no, I say sorry Tim couldn't be here today, but I know the viewers would really can't wait to see this interview. And I appreciate your time. I know you're a busy guy.
All right, well, thanks a lot.
All the best. Much love, Spike. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
There we go. Fraz, dude, that was a killer fucking interview, bro.
Yeah, that was fun. Like I said, Queen are my like absolute fucking heroes. So to have the opportunity to talk to that dude was unbelievable. So thanks for having me on. And without you, Tim, that would never have happened. So thank you.
Oh, brother, you know, Andy, you've always had the spark to, you know, you could do this shit. Any one of these people watching right now, man, they could do their own show. They can do their own thing. They really could. Anyone can do it. But it takes a special individual, you know, to, one, hold your composure during that interview, because the guy's a fucking rock star. He played with Freddie Mercury. I would be freaking the fuck out. But also because we don't change. We're and it's not that we're set in our ways. It's we're open to change, but we're not going to forget about the past. And that's it. You know, we all have morals, we all have ethics, we all have these certain things. But man, when you carry yourself the way you do, which is positivity, we all know that Andy has the slight form of autism, and so do I. It's just undiagnosed. But you know, you don't let any of that shit stop you. You'd never once bring it up because you're not using it as a crutch, because you don't have to. You're the fucking Fraz, man. And it's a pleasure to be able to do this with you every Friday. And you deserve all that love in the world and every fucking interview with your hero. Every hero. So, you know, blessed.
But it's time, don't we have the best guests. I do this with my best friend. We've got the best guys that watch this show every fucking week. I don't know. It's just a bunch of fucking good people having a good time, don't you think? And it's nice to enjoy it with everyone. So
that's the thing. Dude, I want to thank everyone in the fucking crowd, everyone watching right now. If you guys weren't watching, you know, me and Fraz, we would still do it because we're fucking insane. But it's really nice to know that you have a receptive community that is, I don't want to say on our side, but actually comes here and enjoys themselves. We all have that shit week, man. We all have our 9 to 5. And if you don't work a 9 to 5, well, you're bound to have some stress somewhere throughout your week. So coming to a show like this, sitting down, grabbing a beer, grabbing some blow, grabbing some smoke, whatever the fuck you're doing, you know, it's fun. It's fun. And you have a chance to drop your tune and watch us jackasses dance around to it and then review it afterwards. Which I want to bring up 3 announcements. The first announcement is going to be written reviews. Fraz and I are going to start writing reviews for not every single fucking tune because that's insane. All right, I got twins on the way, but we're gonna write some short descriptions and short reviews for bands and people that we played on this show, so that they can use these reviews in their portfolios, so that they can use it, you know, in their EPKs, all of that stuff. Because when you get a review from a podcast, from a radio station, from the EWL fucking Review Show, it will go a long way. And there may be a fuck dropped in, especially if I'm writing it. Yeah, there's going to be some very colorful language. Same thing with Fraz, but that just catches these assholes' attention even more. Because these corporate fucking butt plugs, they're so used to seeing the same shit, the same uniformity. And when you change it and you take a shit on that uniformity and say, hi, you're a person. Wake the fuck up, man. You're stuck in the Matrix. Then suddenly you break that chain and positivity comes out of that negativity. And yeah, so that's what we're going to start doing. Written reviews for, you know, bands that have supported us, supported the show, and support others. You know, it's 3 things, right? Support others, support your fucking self, and then just support the show. If you haven't subscribed to YouTube, fucking subscribe. If you haven't followed us on Facebook, well, you might want to. Sharing posts helps us out an ungodly amount. Like I said, me and Fraz both have that 9-to-5 job, and it's pretty fucking insane. We don't have time to share shit all day, but I try, man. People wonder why I'm in the shitter about 27 times a day. I just tell them I have IBS and I eat a lot of Taco Bell. They're believing it so far. It's fantastic. Idiots. But anyway, second announcement. The Fraz Band is coming to America. They are coming to America in 2027, not only for a legendary festival happening in Iowa, but I am loading them up with a Midwest tour. Fraz, what can they expect on this tour?
Carnage. Absolute fucking carnage. So we're going to have some famous people supporting us. We're going to have some underground legends supporting us. We're going to be one of the co-fucking headliners at Woodstock. It's going to be carnage. Get your fucking asses down there. It's going to be crazy. Crazy.
I'm fucking ready, dude. Oh.
We're all psyched up. We're fucking psyched up. So it's all good.
And you know who's making all of his merch?
Who? Who would that be?
Fucking yours truly, dude. We're going to have some badass shit available. And it's not going to be some AI-ridden nonsense. What it's going to be is it's going to be hand-drawn artwork by me. I'm going to fucking go nuts with it. I got a few ideas already that I've drawn up. Very profane. Very explicit. I mean, the fucking tour is called the Nighttime Girls Tour. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to get creative.
Poor Molly and her breasts.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can I make that announcement?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. So I am ordering a 7-inch vinyl for this tour for Fraz. It's going to be a very specialized, limited edition, signed by all the members of the Fraz Band, and signed, hopefully, by Molly if she's able to come along. If not, that's okay. I'm sure she would have no problem if you sent her it. She would sign it.
Yeah, she would.
Hell yeah. And Fraz will make sure you get it back. But fucking A, how many 7-inch albums can she shove up her ass? So... 7. Damn, that's a lot of fucking ass. That's a big ass. But anyway... My idea for the, not only for the cover, but what's going to be on the 7-inch actually is Molly will be exposing her breasts just a tad, and tattooed on her breasts will be Nighttime Girls 2027. And again, very specialized. And then I'm thinking of maybe throwing either a blood splatter or, no, not the blood splatter, the UK splatter, the colors of the UK flag. That'll be on the 7-inch as well. The sleeve. Say again?
I thought you were gonna say jizz.
Well, that too, but that costs extra. All right, you know, I only have so much to pump and dump. But Fraz is like a fucking dumpster. Don't worry about that. But the merch, you know, we'll have sweatshirts, t-shirts, vinyl, CDs, stickers, the pins. We're gonna have fucking everything. I'll have hats that we'll be making, and this is all gonna be Fraz Band gear. And I'm going to be working alongside, he doesn't know it just yet, but Weirdo Dave Art LLC is a staple in this fucking community, okay? If you need t-shirts made, stickers made, if you need anything, you know, as far as like the physicality of merch, right? If you need artwork made, well, come to yours truly. And if you want a deal that's not going to fuck your ass on the internet, well, I have a guy for you that won't fuck you over. And if I send you to him, he's going to give you a good deal. I mean, the guy, Wolf Hyde is an artist, is a client that we, that we had, right? That I drew his artwork. He wanted stickers. He wanted die cut stickers. I had no fucking idea how to do that. So I said, Dave, do you make these? Well, yes, he does. He says, yeah, I'll charge him, let's do 25 cents a sticker, 100 stickers, is that cool? Yeah. Came out to 30 fucking bucks. And these are vinyl premium stickers in color.
Nice. Nice.
Like, yeah. So, you know, check his page out. Hit him up if you need anything. If you need artwork, hit me up, Madman Art Studio. I'll draw you some fucking fun shit. I already drew a very interesting commission. The Munchkins from The Wizard of Oz.
Nice.
Lollipop Guild. They were standing on each other's shoulders, and I drew Donald Trump as a giraffe, and they were bitch slapping him across the face. Way to go, DT. But, so, and there maybe have been a screaming baby that looked like, well, it rhymes with schmance. But, all right, so, next announcement here. And with the Fraz, you know, it's going to be a select run of cities, and then he's going to end at the festival. So, I'm opening the door. Local bands, Midwest and across the region. If you want to tour with the Fraz band, hit me up. Officially, I'm your little agent, aren't I? I am Fraz's butt plug currently. I'm his agent. I'm pushing his shit. I'm making his shit. It's gonna be great. And you guys don't want to miss this fucking tour because nothing has been seen like this since the 80s.
Oh, can I just say one thing, Tim?
What's that?
I know there's two bands in the chat. I won't mention any names. They know. By the way, they don't need to write in because Tim already knows.
Fucking A right, baby.
So don't panic, guys. You know who you are. You're in the chat.
Yep. And
We've
you know, you guys, I wanted to make this special for Fraz. We've had a lot of interesting guests on this show, and we've had a lot of big boy guests on this show. So what's to say that I don't book Conte, Sons of Cream, John Verity, Rhino, Green Jello on this fucking tour with Fraz and reach out to them and say, hey man, I need you to play a fucking set. And, you know, this is for that bald, amazing fucker that's from the review show, and I need you to hook him up. And 9 out of 10.
I realise that when they play, if they support us, they're going to be playing against some big names. So this tour is going to be fucking off the Richter scale.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is. And that's just a few names. That's just a few names that we're going to, you know, get rocking. And, you know, these stages, they're not very small venues. Some are, I would say medium to extra large, right? But we don't want to fuck anyone over, so depending on venue size, it'll be $15 to $30 a ticket.
No, fuck off, Axel. Tim's my manager. Fuck off. God almighty. These rock stars just keep calling me Tim. It's outrageous.
Who the fuck do they think they are? God damn it. The Fraz runs this shit. What the fuck?
I don't need Guns N' Roses on this tour. No way, Jose. They're not big enough. Fucking hell.
And the next final announcement we got for you guys, Trick Shot will also be going on tour next year. Midwest tour, Midwest run. It will not be the same venues that Fraz has played at. These will be different venues and a little bit different run of the cities. So Trick Shot is an Australian rock band that absolutely brings that 80s culture right to your fucking ears, okay? You don't want to miss it. Weirdo Dave Art is handling all their merch. It's going to be fun. It is going to be fun. I'm doing all the artwork for the flyers, all that shit. And it's called Crack a Woody Tour. So there's that. I love it. I love it. Oh, man, I can't wait to draw an erect penis. It's going to be fun. All right, so you guys, with that, we just want to say we fucking love you so much. Fraz, do you have any final remarks for all these wonderful people watching?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for all the kind comments in the chat tonight. And I just want to say thank you for everybody for tuning in, all the positivity. Without you guys in that chat, me and Tim wouldn't have a show. So we do love you. And hopefully you come back next week. And much love. Appreciate everyone's support. Mwah.
Love you guys. Keep on rocking in the fucking free roll, baby. Have a great weekend. And thank you for chilling out. And you know what? We're going to end this fucking badass show with one of my favorite tunes, Nighttime Girls by Mr. Fraz himself. Enjoy.